Welcome to This Is the Day. This is the day. I'm Drew Crisp.
And I'm Bo Chansey.
I can't believe this is the day.
Yeah, and this is Thursday.
This is Thursday.
Thursday.
Yep.
This is the day.
Thurs is the day.
Thurs is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. I'm going to rejoice. What are you going to do?
I think I'm going to be glad in it.
That's a good plan. How about you? What are you going to do today? I don't know. Let's make it a great day.
We can do this.
I do have one suggestion of something you could do today that would make it a great day.
Yeah.
You could share the show.
Share the show.
You could.
You can share the show.
Share the show. Share the show. Here we go. Say share the show. Share the show. Here we go. Say share the show.
Share it.
Share.
Share. If you don't, as you know, I will be singing songs from Shakira.
Shakira.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know, but man, all of a sudden I feel
these shoulder blades don't lie. You know what I'm saying? Oh, baby, when you talk like that.
when you do that, all of a sudden I felt like saucy.
So please share it, or you'll get more Shakira.
And more sauciness. We don't want that.
Is this saucy?
It's saucy.
This is saucy.
My goodness, the sauce factor is high. Good morning.
Morning to you, Bo.
Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
I'm so glad we get to do this.
My at homies. Good morning.
Your who?
My homies.
Homies?
Yep, my homies at home.
Okay. Oh,
Good
because
morning.
they're home?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I grew up in the 90s. We said homies.
Homie.
Yeah, I don't know.
What up, homie?
What up, homie? Oh, good morning.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey, Drew.
Yeah.
What'd you do last night?
All right, I have one word written on the page. Pasta.
Pasta.
We had some pasta.
All right,
with some delicious chicken.
We don't talk enough about what we had for dinner. I want to hear about this.
Yeah, and so there was a dish in college called the tomato rumba. And every time I saw it on the board, I was like, I can't believe it's tomato rumba night. I'm so excited. And it was bow tie pasta, delicious kind of, I don't know, some kind of sauce. And then they had some tomato. I know, I'm not being very clear. It's not a red sauce. It's like Italian dressing. Essentially, I think it probably was just Italian dressing, bow tie pasta, and tomato and chicken. And Kaylee, I don't think, we've never talked about the tomato rumba, but she kind of made the tomato rumba last night.
Nice.
Tomatoes and pasta and a kind of an Italian dressing.
I'm glad you explained all that. If you just said last night we had the tomato rumba, I would have been really confused. So I'm really glad.
I don't know who named it, but I was so excited when every night at college.
Somebody really passionate about their craft.
You know what? We need to name this
Tomato
dish
rumba.
the tomato rumba. Yep, that's it. Yep. And so that was delicious. And then we just hung out. We didn't really do much beyond that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
What'd you do last night?
Well, last night it was first Wednesday of the month. So first Wednesday of the month, we have an elders meeting.
Speaking of
for
rumba.
MCC. I know, it was a rumba. Man, I love meeting with this team. They are incredible. And I mean, we pray together. We laugh a lot. We're praising God. Like there's some really cool worship that happens as we're just praising God for his church and the way he's moving and all the things we're getting to experience as a church. And it's been kind of fun because, we pray for wisdom. We've done that. We've been ask God for wisdom. But the last 2 or 3 weeks, there's been a lot of talk about, okay, we believe that God's giving us wisdom and we trust him in that. And so we started asking for vision. Mm-hmm. And so it's really fun, thinking about, okay, how is God going to grow his kingdom and what's he going to do? And so, man, I just had a great time. A 2-hour, meeting via Zoom. And, for me to ever enjoy anything like a meeting or via Zoom, that's pretty special for those who know me. So love that team and love our church. And so anyway, it makes me just excited to wake up in the morning thinking about, what a great team, and look what God's doing, and what an amazing church. So I love it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So good. Oh, man. So, Bo.
Yes, sir.
As we continue to move forward in the show, what is our next steps?
Our next steps?
Yeah, what should we do?
Oh, you want some vision?
We want some vision for the show.
No, I'm kidding. There's a reason I do most of the transitions on the show. And that was it.
That was it.
Hey, man.
Yes.
It's time for the verse of the day.
Let's bring it.
Yeah, from the
bring
YouVersion Bible app. Download it, use it. They give us a daily verse of the day. Today's verse comes from 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 17. 2 words for you. You guys ready for this?
Okay.
Pray continually.
That's the verse.
Pray continually.
Okay.
1 verse, 2 words. Pray continually.
Okay. And that comes from 1 Thessalonians 5:17.
Yeah, I think like we could probably memorize that.
Okay, hold on. You ever do that thing where you remove a word? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll do, blank continually. So finish the verse.
Pray.
Yeah. Continually.
Okay.
Okay.
Now you start.
Okay. Pray.
I know this.
You got it. You
Hold
got
on.
it. Okay.
Continually.
Okay. What's the reference? What's the reference?
1 Thessalonians 5:17.
You nailed it. You nailed it. Yes.
Pray continually. We
Yes.
could do it in a song too. You know how you do sometimes do it with the snap thing. You
We
do.
do. Oh yeah.
Pray continually.
Pray continually. Pray continually. Pray continually. Pray continually. Pray continually.
1 Thessalonians 5:17.
Pray continually. Pray continually. Pray continually. Okay, very good. Yes, that's a good verse.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yes. Never ceasing in prayer.
Without stopping.
Without stopping. Don't you stop that prayer.
Do not stop praying.
Never stop praying. Lean in here, I've got a message. Never stop praying. Pray continually.
1 Thessalonians
5:17. 5:17. Good.
It is. It's a great word.
That's good.
And, the thought behind it is certainly there's times of more intimate conversation. This is like if you're in a relationship with somebody and you're with them and you're in their presence, you're aware of their presence and you don't ignore their presence. You're aware of that, but it doesn't mean you're always like talking nonstop and having great dialogue. But then there are times, of course, where you have more intimate communication, where it's more focused. There's times where it's more maybe just, what'd you do? How's your day? A lot like what we do here. And so I think with God too, that He's always with us. So to just be aware of His presence is, to pray continually, to be listening to Him and open to what He might say. And knowing too that there are times of more focused communication with Him, but then also just being aware of His presence all the time.
Oh, that is so good.
I love it.
Oof. All right.
Pray continually.
Pray continually.
I can't help myself. The verse before it is rejoice always.
Rejoice always.
It's rejoice always. So like in all circumstances, that's why we do This Is the Day.
Yeah.
I mean, for real, I love that there's some people who watch this show and who share it because it's just, I love we rejoice every day. We celebrate every day.
Yep.
It's good stuff.
That's
okay.
good.
Love that. Thank you.
Yes.
For the verse of the day. All right, Drew.
Yep.
My closet has become an interesting place. I venture in there every day and I'm not sure what awaits me in my calendar that's buried underneath some dirty underwear. I dig it out and I pull off the page from the closet calendar. And today's, I think you're going to appreciate this today.
I'm catching a glimpse.
All right, so it's Thursday, May 20th. By the way, it says it's going to be a full moon. So you get that?
Full moon.
Yep. And it looks like we have a picture here of a llama in a fancy hat. It's a llama in a fancy hat. And it says, stay glamorous. Glamorous.
Yes.
I think that's how you have to say it. Stay glamorous. I think they have to, because there's 2 L's in llama.
Yes.
Yeah, LL.
Do we need the 2 L's?
Apparently.
Okay.
I don't know why they'd put them there if we didn't need it. I think the llama's like, hey, I deserve 2 L's.
I deserve 2 L's. It feels like maybe there's 1 L and it's like, don't forget to take your brother. And he's like, oh, okay. And it's like they didn't even need the other L, but he's like there because he has to be with his brother.
They have long necks.
They do have long necks.
Yeah. I don't know what that has to do with the L.
The L, the letter L.
Yeah.
It does have a long neck.
Llama.
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 Glamorous.
Glamorous.
If you're at home right now and you're not saying this, then you're missing out on some joy.
Oh my goodness. Like
Glamorous.
Do you think there's somebody who's not saying it out loud?
You have to be at home. Say it. Glamorous.
Glamorous.
And today just say, you see maybe your husband in the kitchen. You say, honey, you look glamorous. That's fantastic. I gotta know who writes these. I want to meet them.
I think there's like a whole team, like there's a
a
creative team,
Yep.
and yeah, it's pretty big wigs.
I envision it like a mission control like
Oh, like
1950
computer screens
yeah, the big
everywhere.
computer
Yeah.
screens, 50s NASA, you know,
Yeah.
white
They
shirts,
got headsets on.
black ties, and just like, all right, we need May 7th. What do we got?
Something with llamas.
Something with llama, Chief. All right,
Okay, llama puns.
llama puns.
Okay. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that out of my closet and off my chest.
Yes.
I feel better already. Okay. Also, in our kitchen, we have a calendar on the fridge
Yep.
that gives us a day to celebrate. So
Okay.
every day of the year gets a day to celebrate. Every day is worth celebrating. So
Yes.
today is National Tourism Day.
I
National
love this.
Tourism
I
Day. You
love
like
this.
the touristy
I
things?
love being a tourist.
ya?
It's in my blood, I think.
I see that.
Yeah.
in you. Yeah.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you something we would do as a kid?
Sure.
We would do these Sunday drives. So my parents would just put us in the car. We didn't even know where we were going, but we were just being tourists. We were going out on the road, and we were just gonna see what we could find.
Okay.
That was kind of how I grew up. So I love touring.
Hop in the car. and
Hop in the car and just see what you can see.
World's largest ball of string.
Yes, absolutely.
That's what
Absolutely.
you guys will do.
Yeah, that would be a good day. A bad day is like, all right, Todd's flea market.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, now I would be interested in Todd's flea market. That sounds like fun to me. I'm not much of a
No?
tourist. I
Oh,
really
man.
am not. Like I just, and neither's the sumstress. I mean, we enjoy travel, and we like to. Yep.
I'm getting. I gotta get. I'm
Yeah,
just. I'm
I will. Let me. Okay.
Yeah.
I do appreciate this about you. That whatever you do, you're doing.
Oh man, I'm
Yeah.
in.
You like the touristy
Yeah.
thing.
I love
I
it.
don't.
So you and so some are not either. Like you're not into it.
No, like we'll go to a gift shop wherever we are, but usually it's to see people like you.
Yes.
Like what are they doing? Like why is this happening right now?
Yeah, the gift shop is interesting, isn't it?
I like the gift. Yeah.
Yeah, all the trinkets.
Yeah, I mean like, you go to the Space Center, you got to get one of those bow and arrows with the suction cups. Why is that in every gift shop?
Yeah, I know.
It has nothing to do with the place you are. That's what my kids would be like. They'd all go right over to like
You want nothing space related.
nothing at all.
Nothing.
You want
want
the bow and arrow. Okay. Yeah.
Or like the sticky hands, Like
Oh, those are great.
Those are great.
Those are good. Yeah.
Absolutely. Here's one thing that I love is the what's called the elongated penny. All right, it's the press penny.
The thing you do in the
Yeah, you put the
spend
penny
50
in.
cents to get
50 cents.
A
Yep.
penny.
Yep. One of my favorites is from the Alamo. I have a picture. I got one from. You've been to the Alamo.
been to the Alamo.
You familiar?
I've been there.
Yes.
You been to the basement in the Alamo?
Never been.
Yeah, Pee Wee Herman's bike was there. It's fine. You can research it.
Paul Rubens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. So the thing is with tourism is, I think you as a group of people have decided this is the place where we're gonna all go and see this neat thing. I think it's fun. I think it's cool.
I don't know. I struggle with it.
We got any tourists at home? Please, in the chat, let me know what's your
Favorite gift shop?
favorite gift
Yeah,
shop.
what's your favorite gift shop? I'd love to know that.
Absolutely.
You know what we get in the gift shops?
What?
We get a magnet.
Okay.
That's what we get. We go into a gift shop and we pick out a magnet. And usually we try to find like the tackiest one we can. Like I've got some pictures here.
Okay.
So like we put them on the fridge. I didn't want to bring them in because the songstress puts them up. And I don't know why we keep some of these things, but like we were in St. Thomas Virgin Islands, so my dachshund loves that. Had to get the I Love New York. The one above I Love New York is actually a picture of a gift shop.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't have any idea where it is except
and that was bought in a gift shop.
yeah.
Okay.
A picture of the gift shop in the gift shop. Yeah. So and then down at the bottom, I don't know if we have that, but there's we do. So we got a little. We got the top left is from Savannah. That's a cool town, by the way. Savannah's
Savannah,
a great
Georgia.
place to visit. Yeah. A little Cape Cod magnet, and then to the right of Cape Cod, Storyland.
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 I've heard stories.
Have you heard about Storyland?
I actually haven't.
You haven't, have
No,
you?
no.
Okay, welcome to New Hampshire. I was hoping at some point Storyland will be open and you and the fam can go to Storyland.
Oh, man, I'm in by the name alone. I think that sounds fantastic.
It is a New Hampshire treat.
Okay.
That's what it is. You drive up north and you go to Storyland, and in the winter you go to Santa's Village.
Santa's Village.
Just trust me.
Okay.
You can go in the summer too, I guess. I don't know when Santa's
I gotta
Village
write this down.
You don't need to.
No?
I'll remind you.
Okay.
Storyland in Santa's Village.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Real quick, Bo, can we get a...
Oh, seriously?
Okay, yeah, so excited. Hey, go tour something. Maybe your front yard today, or your driveway. Go tour your own car. Have you looked inside the door jamb of your car? Maybe there's something neat there. That'd be fun. Oh,
Are you
man.
fishing around in the glove box?
Yeah. What do we got here?
A French fry from 1985. It's still good.
You know the odd thing in my glove box right now? Can I share this with you? I don't know if I've shared this with anyone. I have a glow stick in my
Activated or unactivated?
unactivated glow stick in my glove department.
Like for a road flare or something? Or?
I think maybe that was my thought. Because I was like cleaning out the boys' stuff and I was like, well, this is a perfectly good glow stick. I'll put it in the glove compartment in case I need it. I don't know. It's weird. It's like, why?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun.
That was fun.
Hey, man, every day we do something. So Monday's Motivation Monday.
Yep.
Tuesday's Tuesday Tips.
Yep.
Wednesday Wonder. What's Thursday?
Thursday.
What do we have on Thursday?
We're going to throw it back.
We're going to throw way back.
Throw way back.
Throwback Thursday.
Yes.
So I got a little something for you.
Okay.
From MCC, from the archives.
Okay.
From the vault.
From the vault.
Bringing this up. It's from way back in a series we did. And this is me preaching with Lil Bo.
I don't understand what you just said.
Okay, well, let's watch it.
Lil Bo.
Lil Bo. Not little, Lil.
Lil Bo.
Lil Bo.
What up, MCC? Little Bo in the house. What up, yo? Who are you? Who am I? Yeah. Well, I'm Little Bo. I'm your hip hop alter ego. Yeah. No, you need me.
I don't.
You need me. You know
No.
why you need me?
I don't need you.
No, I'll tell you why you need me, because this message is lame. I mean, snooze fest. Snororama.
That's just rude. That's not even nice.
Yeah, you need help, but I'm here. I'm here for you. I'm here for you.
Okay.
Your hip-hop alter ego, Little Bo. I'm about to break it down for you, because you know what I am?
What?
I'm your Kool-Aid. That's right, I make everything cooler, including your sermons. So watch this.
What
I'm
do you got?
gonna break it down. I'm gonna say what you're saying in a way that all my homies can understand, all right?
The homie.
Here, I'm gonna break it down for you. You ready for this?
All right.
I said a hip hop, a hippie to the hip hop. You don't stop the rocket to the bang bang boogie. Say jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie the beat. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Lil Bo, a hip hop church in the modern world. It's the only way to go. The meaning of life is knowing God and to make Him known. He created us to receive His love and to never be alone. All the homies and the honeys were made by God to rock to His funky beat. And heaven awaits for everyone who wants to escape hell's heat. Here we go, say hip hop, a hippie to the hip hop. You don't rock the boogie to the bang bang boogie. Say jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie the beat. Word to your mother, who also happens to be my mother. Yeah, high five.
I love it.
Look, we threw it back.
We threw away that. I love that
Yeah,
so much, man. That's some good rapping skills.
Lil Bo, he's got some skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, he brought it.
Man, alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a little series we did called Hip Hop Church in the Modern World,
Okay.
and had some fun with that.
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
Hip hop anonymous. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it was
That was fun, man. Thanks for showing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my goodness. Bo,
Yes, sir.
there's a little thing you do I really enjoy.
What's that?
It's the 4-1 podcast.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And I wanted to show this podcast today because I love that it's in 4 minutes, succinct little message for us as a church. And so, can we show that?
Sure.
You good with that?
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
let's show that.
Hey, I'm going to take a shot in the dark here, but I bet you have some family issues. Come on, that's not really a shot in the dark. I know you have family issues. I know I have family issues. I know we all have family issues because every family is full of issues. And the reason for our issues is pretty simple. It comes down to one word, 3 letters, sin. I know what you're thinking. Whoa, hey, don't point the finger at me and call me a sinner and say it's because of my sin that my family has issues. But it is. It's my sin and your sin and the sin of generations past, the sin that is in the world. Sin brings death. The wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Christ Jesus our Lord. And sin kills relationships and destroys families. And it's been there since the beginning. If you go all the way back to the book of Genesis, right, you've got Adam and Eve, and here they are. They're in the garden, and it's paradise, and God's presence is with them in the garden. I mean, that's kind of the thing sometimes I think we think in our minds. If I create the perfect home, my family will be issue-free. Adam and Eve lived in the garden. I mean, you don't want to talk about a perfect home. I mean, this is it. And there was no sin, and yet there was something Eve didn't have, and when she became aware of it, she wanted it. And the same with Adam, and the next thing you know, sin comes in, and it destroys the relationship. And the first thing they did was they played the blame game. There's nothing new there. He started it. She started it. I mean, Adam, when he was confronted by God with his sin, immediately he blames God. Well, it was that woman that you put here. I know. None of us like to deal with our own sin. We'd prefer to push it aside, pretend it doesn't exist, bury it under the ground. And yet the reality is if we bring it to light and we hold it up to God and we confess it to Him, He can provide some healing and deliverance from that sin and restoration. And the more that we are restored and healed and whole, the more we're going to bring that restoration and healing and wholeness into our families and all of our relationships. And so yes, we have family issues, just like the very first family had issues. What's interesting about that is things escalated really rapidly. Adam and Eve had 2 children, Cain and Abel. One killed the other. I mean, wow, you think your family has problems? Well, you're right, your family does. Just like that family did. I mean, maybe you don't have siblings murdering one another, but we certainly have families that are dividing and turning on one another and writing each other off and holding grudges and keeping score. But God created you for something so much more than this. He wants to put you into His family, and then your family dynamic, whatever that may be, is a subset of God's family. And in that family dynamic, we get to practice being who God has created us to be and is recreating us to be. You see, this is the beauty of a relationship with Jesus. What we were, we no longer have to be. I was a sinner, but now I'm a saint who's been saved by grace and has been set apart. And I am who He says I am. I am who He declares me to be. And who we are is this. We are being remade in the image of our God. And our God is love. And so if we're being remade in His image and we are being recreated in His image, then it stands to reason that we too are love. And if we are love, then we can be God's love personified in our families. And we can experience the grace and healing and hope and change that God can bring into every family that has issues, which is every family that's ever existed, mine and yours. But God's got a great plan, and He can do great things through you. So let His love not only come into you, let His love transform you and flow out of you, and His grace will be sufficient to cover over your sin and my sin and the sins of the generations before us as we step into a bright future with Him. Let's go, church.
Well, thank you so much for sharing that, Bo. That was awesome.
Absolutely.
Man.
Yeah.
And you know what? One cool thing about that podcast was, and you probably know, it's the 100th podcast. For the
I was told, yeah.
You were told the 100th one, man. That's awesome.
Number
Way to
one.
stay consistent and keep going with it. So that's awesome.
Yeah, number 100.
Number 100.
Yep. I didn't know, I wasn't aware of it. And Jeremy Peterson, our executive pastor, he put together a little celebration and like brought in some balloons and had some friends record some really cool messages. So that was special. Yeah.
Well, for me, as the co-host of the show, I also want to celebrate and allow our viewers to celebrate. So can we celebrate? Can we please? Can we get some celebration going on here? Yes, 100.
Number 100.
Absolutely.
I like that.
And you know me and big balloons, man. I love big balloons, so I brought them. We've got the big balloons that say 100. And do you see it, how it says 100? Okay, there was a lot more people when we brought them earlier. Okay.
Can you? Yeah.
Okay.
You're kind of
100. Okay. All right, well, that's that. It kind of more was 010 binary code. Okay. But 100, it's fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, it just it keeps getting better every time. Every time the balloon's out, man,
every time it happens.
It keeps getting better. Maybe at the end of the show, we can bring them out again.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah.
I'd love to mess with those again. And the thing is, think about it at home. 100, like, that's a lot. 100 of anything. But to actually have content in 4 minutes, okay. I've already told you all of this, but I just think it's pretty incredible. So, way to go. All right. Anyway. One thing we've been doing.
Yeah, what's that?
We've been doing the puppy time.
Yeah, the puppet time.
And again, for me, and you have really helped me in some of this, is how much joy dogs really bring.
Love the dogs.
So we want to share some of that joy here on the show. So we have another puppy time video.
Oh, cool.
Wardrobe just came by and put these sock puppets on us. Eric, it's not puppet time. It was
Puppy
puppy time.
time.
Sorry.
Not puppet time.
But I mean, since we have them on,
Yeah.
Introduce us, Bo. Who is that?
Hello, my name is Sock Cousteau. I am a sock puppet. What's your name?
This is White Sox, and he lives in Boston, so he doesn't have a good time in life.
Hello,
Hello.
White Sox.
Hello, Sock Cousteau.
Would you like to go on a maritime adventure with me?
I would love nothing less, because I gotta get out of Boston. They beat me up daily. I am a terrible White Sox here. Oh, please, let's get on your boat. All right, I feel defeated.
Oh, that was like a sock in the gut.
This bit sucks. All right, anywho.
Okay.
Well, Bo, in other news, Union Leader.
No way. How'd that get here?
In the print, right here, Union Leader.
There it is.
May 7th, 2020.
2020.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
My sister's birthday is May 8th. Here's what had just happened in my brain. My sister's birthday is May 8th, and I was like, I have no plans. I'm not prepared for that. I just realized it right now in this moment. I got to do something. Anyway.
Do you need to leave?
No.
Okay.
I think we've got enough time.
Okay, just checking.
You can send stuff these days. Okay, here we go. Union
got?
Leader.
Yep.
Chuckle.
Premiere. Oh, the chuckle.
You ready
We're
to
going
chuckle?
chuckle. All right. I'm ready to chuckle. Come
Okay.
on, Union Leader.
Some people have the reputation for being energetic when they're merely nervous. As you can see from this show. They're like, man, that guy has a lot of energy. That guy is
nervous.
fearful of his job. Okay, here we go. Just kidding. Let's see. Oh, yes, here it was. Okay. The parking lot, Lake Massabesic,
Okay.
reopened.
The parking lot was closed?
I have no idea, but it
I
just
didn't know it
says
was
it's been
closed.
reopened.
Okay.
So, perusing the news, and
So if you, were wanting to go to a parking lot,
yeah,
there's one open.
It's one. That, I haven't really been thinking about that. Like,
Man, we are opening things up
open it up.
one parking lot at a time.
No, I mean, honestly, look at the picture. This is what caught me. We got just, hey, man, you want to go sit in the parking lot? Let's go sit in the parking lot.
Let's do it.
It's open.
Big time.
All right.
Big time.
Drive-In plans to host high school commencements. So the Northfield Drive-In, you been there?
No.
Okay. It's on Route 63.
Okay.
And it looks like they are going to host the high school commencement for Hinsdale.
Like if you're there and they call your child's
Yeah.
name, you can like honk the
You
horn.
can. Well, they might actually go, please reserve all honking till we've read all names, okay? And then, it's like,
Would you respect that or would you honk anyway?
I'd do a mini honk.
Yeah, I would too.
If it was
What are they gonna do? Throw you out?
Yeah, I'd at least do a woo out the window.
Woo!
We're gonna throw you out, sir.
Yeah. You and the Avalon.
I would definitely still bring you in the apple. I'd still bring the air horn, the cowbells. I would still be doing that.
Even
too.
though you have the horn built in.
Yeah, but it's not the. It's not the.
No, that's this. That's
I know.
that's the wrong sound. That's the.
What's an air horn? The. No, I'd bring a bicycle horn. It's like, that is the weakest way to celebrate your child. Lachlan Crisp. Hey, good job, buddy.
Hey, way to graduate. You had no choice, but you did it.
Way to spend hours of your life. Oh, man. Anyway. So, let's see.
There's more?
I'm just perusing.
Oh, perusing.
Oh, wait. There is another article in here. It's about a family.
Non-article.
Man, okay. I think PJ, is that his name?
I don't know.
PJ. He's on his bed. He's surrounded by a bunch of children's toys, animals and such. Mommy, is it okay if I stay in this crowd? For me, the Keens, know your lane, Like this isn't what you're meant to do. I don't think we're emailing them and saying, hey, we're gonna need a little bit more social commentary from the family circus. They're not getting those emails. Why now? Are those toys clean? We don't know. How often are they at this family cleaning their toys? If I'm gonna answer, PJ, if I'm gonna answer you honestly, I don't know how clean your toys are. And that's not the crowd we're talking about, buddy. We're talking about the social distancing is about other humans. Your objects are not subjects. We need to have this conversation right now? Anyway, I don't know. I'm getting bothered by this.
I see that. You do get pretty worked up.
Know your lane is all I got to say to this cartoon.
That's quite a crowd of toys he's got.
And Bugs Bunny, do they even sell those? That's fantastic.
Are you thinking about like is he spoiled? I mean, it's a mess of toys.
And honestly, for me, parenting, it's like allow one into the bed because it does become a bit of a problem.
Yeah, now what do you have? Inviting all those toys into your bed? What's that going to lead to later in life?
Oh God.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I know people are wondering what Shaw's has to offer. And
You're just skating right by there.
Absolutely. We've got a beef strip steak for $4.88 a pound. Hey, Mom, they don't have Shaw's in Oklahoma, but you were looking for round steak. They have it up here, the strip steak, if you want it. She's going to school me later on the differences of those things, and I don't want to know, Mom. I don't want to know.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Sea scallops, $9.99. That's good.
Yeah.
Anybody in the market for Adele? All right. Anyway, here we go. Yes, I'm skirting by that. What are you talking about?
Do people still buy Dells?
Dells? Oh, no.
That's like, if you do, I got a gateway computer like in the garage.
I got a few AOL discs if you need some.
I got a cow printed box. Dot matrix.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for Adele. For you.
Adele.
Don't forget me. I pray. I remember Dell computers. Nobody? Anyone?
Adele?
Adele.
Adele.
Adele. Okay.
You know, your knowledge of like female pop stars
Oh,
is
it's vast.
alarming. That's what I was just gonna say, alarming. Like,
Adele's amazing.
Okay,
you gotta like Adele.
I'm not arguing about whether Adele's
so
amazing. It's
good.
just your ability to
And
recall songs.
in my mind, I was just thinking, like Adele singing to a Dell computer, and like nobody buys me anymore. You know, like that kind of sad.
Yeah, maybe work that up and
We could-
pitch that in a meeting later.
Email Dell, Adele@Dell.com. I got this great idea. You're gonna love it. It's Adele, the pop singer, singing to a Dell computer. Huh? Anyone? You can have it. It's free.
You can't be giving away gold like that.
All right, I'm so sorry.
Come on, we're still looking for sponsors.
Yes, Adele or Dell Computers. We would love your sponsorship of This Is the Day. We would love it. We'll take it.
Yeah.
Please.
Come on, let's be more strategic here. You're giving stuff away.
Shakira, I don't know what you're doing other than killing it at halftime shows. But if you want to sponsor the show, we'd take that as well.
Yeah, we would.
Yep. All right.
Hey, Drew.
Gift shops,
Gift shops?
if they'd sponsor the
I
show,
don't know. We need a This Is the Day gift shop
we do.
where you can get trinkets of This Is the Day. Something to work on there.
This is the day magnet.
Ooh,
That'd be fun.
that'd be fine.
Good. Yes.
How do you feel about the weather? You like the weather?
Man, whether I want it or not, I'm gonna feel it.
Yeah, we get
So
it.
I feel ambivalent.
Yeah.
What is the weather today?
I don't know. It's gonna be 64. It's gonna be beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice day.
There's a little bit of wet on my car today as I walked out.
morning?
Did it rain or was
I
that
don't
dew
know.
or?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. There's just stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be a pretty day. You can go sit in a parking lot somewhere.
Lake Massabesic parking lot is reopened. You can go sit out there.
Man, this is the best parking lot weather we've had.
This is the best parking lot weather.
There has not been parking lot weather like this in a while.
You know, in our parking lot here at the Bedford campus, there are these two trees. They're white. What are those trees called that are
Birch?
blooming white?
Oh, they're blooming white.
They're blooming white?
I don't know.
Okay. They're symmetrical, these two trees. They're beautiful. Amazing. I love them. I see them every day and I love them.
Okay.
I just want to let everyone know that. Okay. Bo,
That's what we appreciate about you.
it's time for our daily rant.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right. Now I've got one for you today
All right, what do you...
because I feel I've heard many rants about this, but I want to bring it all together. Oreos,
Like the cookies?
the cookies, Oreos. It's a lot here.
Okay, Drew. Drew, okay. Oreo cookies. They're amazing. They're wonderful. They're excellent just the way they are. Can we stop messing with the Oreo cookies? I don't care if you make other cookies. Let's just not call them Oreos. I mean, an Oreo. 2 chocolate cookies, vanilla cream filling. That's what an Oreo is. Now, if you want to double stuff that bad boy, I'm in favor. A little extra stuff, man, that's a good thing. Let's double stuff that. In fact, I don't even know why we have regular stuff Oreos anymore. They all ought to just be double stuff. That's a good improvement. But triple stuff, mega stuff, Mondo stuff, now we're getting into a whole lot of stuff. It's too much stuff. It's not an Oreo anymore now. It's been overtaken by the stuff. What about these mint Oreos? That's not an Oreo. That's something else. You can make it, just don't call it an Oreo. Birthday Oreos? Not an Oreo. Pumpkin spice Oreos? Not edible. I don't know why we're making this stuff. We got Christmas Oreos, we got fudge dipped Oreos. Can we just go back to having an Oreo? And then if you want to make other cookies, make them. Have a ball. Enjoy that. And the Oreo that's not a chocolate cookie? What is this? What is this? Oreos, 2 chocolate cookies, vanilla cream.
Don't.
No, you put that non-chocolate cookie on the outside. It's not an Oreo anymore. It may still be good, but don't call it an Oreo. It's not an Oreo. So I'm a purist, and if we could just like maintain the sanctity of things, that would be really helppful.
I was with you, Bo.
I'm passionate about that.
No, I was with you until you got to talking about the blonde Oreo. The one that's, because again, I'm with you, it's fine, but we can have a chocolate Some people don't like chocolate cookies, so we go
Then
with...
don't eat an Oreo. If
No,
you don't like the
it's
chocolate cookies,
still
don't
an
eat the Oreo. Eat
It's just
something
an
else.
option for people.
No.
I get it. Minimal stuffing, the stuffing it's perfect, I get it. But just if you want to change out the cookie to a blonde vanilla cookie, fine. It's still an Oreo.
It's
That's
not an
your
Oreo.
option.
Now it has now become something else. No longer an Oreo.
They're
You can enjoy it.
they're
I'm not
amazing.
telling you can't enjoy it. I'm not even saying they're not amazing. It's just no longer an Oreo. It has ceased to be an Oreo. It has entered into a new realm of the cookie universe. So call it something else. I don't understand why we can't just have anything that's pure in this world anymore. It's all been perverted.
No.
All of it.
No, because there are vanilla people and there are chocolate people, and it's fine if you want to have vanilla in your Oreo.
No, so
That's my opinion.
your
I was
opinion's
with
no.
you until that point because I'm not a chocolate guy.
You can have Oreo
I'm a
people,
vanilla guy.
and you can have non-Oreo people. You're a non-Oreo person, so get out.
Wow. See, you pushed me out of my camp, and
You're not in it.
I was in the camp.
You're not in it.
All right.
You were never in it. If you don't like chocolate, you're not an Oreo person. It's fine. That's not a problem. It's not like you're some lesser than human.
Can we agree on this, whether they're blonde or chocolate? Because blonde Oreos are also a valid option. Then
no.
Then when you have it and you spin it off. Okay, and what do you do with it then?
Okay, so what you're saying is, can we agree that if you take a cookie
A cookie.
that has cream filling,
Yep.
and like a sandwich cookie,
Yep.
and you split it apart,
No matter what color that cookie is.
no matter what cookie it is,
Flavor, yep.
that you lick the filling.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I like to scrape it with my teeth too.
See, that's it. You see what just happened here? That was unity.
You know, we found common ground.
We found some common ground.
Yeah, for sure.
Where we can agree.
I
and-
think that should have.
That was
the world would
beautiful.
be a better place if you did a good job there.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That really ministered to my soul there.
Yes. Oh, Bo, it's time and we need some of this. Every Day with Jesus.
Every Day with Jesus, daily devotions in 140 characters or less. Today is May 7th. So our thought for the day says materialism is slavery. We become shackled by the material things of this world when God clearly wants us to be liberated by his Spirit. And then Matthew 6:24 from the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus says, no one can serve two masters. Either he will hate the one and love the other, or he'll be devoted to the one and despise the other. You cannot serve both God and money. Oof. Materialism is slavery.
Oof.
Yeah, we become shackled by the material things of this world when God wants us to be liberated by his Spirit. I love that. He says you can't serve two masters. So you can either serve like money, possessions, consumerism, the material things of this world, the temporary, or you can serve Jesus. Just got to pick one.
How quickly, when we start to own things, that they start owning us.
Always.
Always.
Yeah,
Man.
for sure.
Which is interesting. We start talking about gift shops and trinkets, and there's just so much stuff out there, isn't there?
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, and it's like we trade eternal treasure for temporary trinkets.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
That's good.
Neither is Jesus.
Yes.
We'll play a little Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit, I love
Let's
it.
do this.
Okay.
It's part of the show where we play the original 1981 version of Trivial Pursuit. Drew Crisp draws a card at random. He will then give us the color of the category and read the question. We invite you to play along. If you get all 6 correct, we will send you a congratulatory fun dip in the mail. So keep track. Let us know how many you get right. Make a guess. Type your guess in the comments section and play along. I'm going to make a guess at all 6, and let's do this.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Blue.
Blue is geography.
Okay. What's a hotel dieu in France? I don't know if I said that word right. Hotel D-I-E-U.
Hotel Dieu?
Hotel dieu in France. Dieu. What's a hotel dieu in France?
Well, we had one before that was City Hall, so that's different. So this is
Hotel dieu.
hospital?
Hospital's correct.
Hospital.
Hospital
Let's
is
do
correct.
this. Here we go. All right.
Yes. Okay.
Off and running.
All right. Pink.
Pink is entertainment.
Okay. What was the name of Tonto's horse? The name of Tonto's horse.
All right, so the Lone Ranger was Silver.
Yep.
Hi-ho, Silver away. Tonto called the Lone Ranger Kemosabe. The name of his horse. Something feather? No.
No.
Name of his horse was Blaze.
Blaze is incorrect. You ride one of these very often. Scout.
Oh, Scout.
Scout.
Ah,
Yes.
I should remember that. Scout.
Name of Tonto's horse. Okay. Yellow.
Yellow history.
Okay. Where did two jumbo jets collide in 1977, killing 579? Where did two jumbo jets collide in 1977, killing 579?
I really don't know. That's terrible.
I know.
Yeah, 1977. Belfast.
Belfast is incorrect. The Canary Islands.
Canary Islands.
Canary Islands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay.
All right.
This is Brown.
Brown. Art and literature.
Okay. Who created Dennis the Menace? Who created Dennis the Menace?
I'm gonna have to make a guess. Mitchell.
Mitchell is incorrect. It's Hank Ketchum.
Hank Ketchum.
Hank
wow,
Ketchum.
I'm doing terrible.
These are hard
Wow.
questions.
Nothing today.
Here we go. Green.
Green is science and nature.
Okay. What is a rhinoceros's horn made of?
The rhino horn.
The rhino horn, what's it made of?
I'm gonna guess the rhino horn is made of hair.
Hair is correct.
Okay. All right.
Hair is correct.
That's good.
Look at that.
A
Made
little
of hair.
redemption. Yeah.
All right. Orange.
Orange is sports and leisure.
Okay. Where does a rabbit punch land in boxing? Where does a rabbit punch land in boxing?
The rabbit punch. It's not like below the belt. Like
Rabbit punch.
kidney.
Kidney is incorrect. The back of the head.
Oh man.
Back of the head. I've never
Yeah,
even heard.
back of the head. Rabbit
Okay.
punch. I only got two. It's like the worst I've ever done.
This is a hard card.
I hope if somebody got them all right, man, I'm gonna be excited about that.
Man.
Yeah, let us know. If you got all
Okay.
6 right, we want to send you a fun dip and my admiration.
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Hank Ketchum. Dennis the Menace. Okay.
I struggle with that one.
That's all right. It's okay. Well, we've got commercials.
Let's see it.
Let's see some commercials.
Hey church, my name is Joy Beachy and I'm the video producer here at MCC. We are so excited that we still get to have services online together. We are working hard to provide this online experience for our community and our ones. We are still offering services online at all of our normal times, Thursday evenings at 7 p.m., Sundays at 8 a.m., 9:30, 11, and 12:30 every week. You can watch our services on our website, our mobile app, Facebook, or YouTube. We have live hosts in all of the chat rooms on these platforms to talk with you, pray with you, and celebrate with you. Social distancing may be a physical restriction that's in place right now, but we have this amazing opportunity to come out on the other side more united as a church because of our online campus. Continue to share our services when we are live and invite your ones to join us. We can't wait to see you online.
Okay, welcome back.
Welcome back. Yep.
Yeah. You were going to say
Well, I'll
something?
say congratulations to no one because no one got all 6 right.
Nobody.
No one.
Okay, so
All right.
it seemed like maybe we could have done without that. But no, I'm really glad that.
Yeah, I wanted to let you know that it was a hard card. Yeah, it was.
It doesn't make me feel any better.
That's fantastic.
I'm happy to celebrate somebody else.
No, for me, pushing down always helps me feel more.
Isn't that the weirdest thing? I know, like, I know I have a propensity probably to do that, but how is, like, somebody, like, hey, everybody else failed too. I feel so much better. How is that?
It's like a shipwreck, and you're in the water, and it's like,
Oh, we're
hey,
all drowning.
We're all drowning.
good.
Nobody else has preservers.
You guys are going to drown?
Does that mean I'm still drowning? Yeah, you're still gonna drown.
Your body's going numb from the cold?
Okay.
Me too. Okay,
Is
yeah, this
hypothermia
is fun.
setting in?
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
setting in for everyone? Because it's setting in for me. Yeah, it doesn't help.
It doesn't help. Why is that?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know.
People love that, though.
Humanity.
Weird. Okay.
All right.
Well, let's redeem this.
Let's redeem it.
It's going to be redeemed right
Okay.
here. With a crisp high five.
Crisp high five.
My man, Drew Crisp, he loves to give a crisp high five. So in this period of social distancing, we're doing it a little different.
Yep.
Give you a topic.
Yep.
And you give us your top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5.
Yep.
Not in any order, so don't worry about that. Just your top 5.
No worries.
I want you to give us your top 5
Okay.
items to buy in a gift shop.
Top 5 items to buy in a gift shop.
All right, you go in a gift shop, top 5.
Oh my gosh, because we used to go to this one aquarium, and the gift shop was amazing, and I'm picturing myself right there. We've already talked about this often on this show, but I still think it's amazing. The grabber, again, it's very similar to the suction cup bow and arrow. That grabber, if you can get one, and the longer the better. And this is not just because we're sponsored by Grabacore. I really do truly enjoy the grabber. So I'm gonna go with that one. I mentioned it earlier. I do enjoy an elongated penny. The press penny, I think, is fantastic. Fun fact, the Disney World, Disneyland, they made that popular, the press penny. So,
Okay.
let's see here. What else are we gonna go with? Oh, if you can find any kind of snow globe with the item in it. So let's say, I don't know, you went to a miniature doll museum, okay? And if you can find a miniature doll house in a snow globe, I'm in. I'm in. If I can get it, and then if I can put it like in a box and then take it out later and it's like got that gross like film on it, that's even better. I love
that's
it.
when they get magical.
That's when they get real magical. Okay, so we'll go with that. We will go with a back scratcher. A back scratcher with the, Ripley's Believe It or Not right there, planted right on it. It's, we'll go with that.
Like the skeleton fingers.
The skeleton fingers. And my last one, 5 things to buy at a gift shop. I am gonna go with commemorative tee. Commemorative tee, a t-shirt. I've gotta know, I've gotta have that t-shirt, and if it can have the place that I went to, like
Well,
on
it should, I would
Yeah.
think. Otherwise, it's not. Yeah, I got this white T-shirt with nothing on it.
Guess where I bought it? I have no idea.
Gatorland, yeah.
Gatorland.
It was at Gatorland. And I got
Reptile.
this. Reptile Village.
Reptile Village. Check it out. The Wakamati Zoo. It's a white T-shirt. They didn't even fabric paint or anything?
Nothing.
No. Just a white
Like
tee.
that bubble paint.
The bubble paint. Airbrush. Didn't have an airbrush guy
Oh,
outside?
I do love the airbrush T-shirt.
Airbrush.
You get your name on it.
Yep.
Dude, that's cool.
All airbrush artists were former graffiti kids.
I don't know if they're former. I think they're still
They're
active.
still in it, but
Yeah.
they're just like, all right, let's
Yeah.
use these skills. Let's monetize
Yeah,
this
let's make a
skill.
little money.
Yeah.
Be a blessing to the world, and then at night we'll tag bridges.
Tag some bridges with our tiny air spray guns. No one's ever gonna see it.
Jason.
Jason. With a caricature of Jason. All right, good. Those are my.
Do you think, I know that like they're saying, the world's changed and like handshakes are gone. Like nobody's ever gonna do them again.
Gone.
Do you think that there could be like a standard issue grabber? Like a little extension and it'd be like, hey,
yeah.
good to see you. And I come in, I'm like,
Yep.
hey, we shake hands. Like,
Maybe even let's talk about building it into the clothing.
Oh,
so
like-
that
like
I could
bio-
bio. I could just press a button and it's like,
hey,
hey Tom, how are you? That's how you like handshake the deal from now on. I think we're gonna work really well together. It's not as cool as like the, just come on in and
Yeah.
it's just, and then it jams. It jams up and just, you know what? Email me, we'll get this thing rolling. All right.
All right.
All right.
It's time for a little sermon.
Remix. Bionicle Arm Edition. This is where we look at this week's sermon, unpack it, let the truth wash over us again.
Let's do it.
Absolutely. Check it out.
Yeah.
Another issue Jesus might have with his church is when we're exclusive. When we're exclusive instead of inclusive. When we get so focused on, okay, well, this is what I like. This is my expression of church. This is the way I enjoy doing it. And so God, yeah, maybe you want to do something else, but this is what I like. So let's do it my way and what I'm used to and what I'm comfortable with. I mean, we could have a real issue with him right now going, God, come on. Come on, we want to go back to our buildings. We want to be next to each other. We want to hear the other voices. I do too. But he's doing something. And in that, like we could be missing out on an opportunity to include so many more into the family of God because we want to do things the way we want to do them. I don't think it's with a mean spirit, but we have the opportunity to go, wait a minute, am I being exclusive or inclusive? Jesus says in verse 13, woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites. You shut the door of the kingdom of heaven in people's faces. You yourselves do not enter, nor will you let those enter who are trying to get in. My goodness, guys. I mean, this has been a common theme in the history of the church, that there were people who were desperate to be in a relationship with God, to have the community of the family of God, to be living stones being built into a spiritual house, to be all these things that God declares that we are, and we're slamming the door to them. We're not providing access. And what God is doing is he's always making the opportunities greater and greater to share his love. And so let's not be exclusive.
Hypocrites. Big word there. I love the vision of this church because honestly, with Pray for One, it's not we're shutting the door. You are challenging us as a church, and we're challenging each other to literally open that door and to pray for others. And so I honestly loved this part in the message where it's talking about let's not be exclusive. Let's be inclusive with others. Let's pray for them.
Yeah, for sure. Jesus definitely takes massive issue when his mission is to save the world, and his method for that, he's entrusted this message to the church. Mm-hmm. And so if people don't know who God is and of his great love for them, it's not their fault. Mm. It's just not. Yeah. And I feel like I've been in local church dynamics and kind of caught the tone and vibe that it's like the church is blaming people for not knowing. Or like for being ignorant. And that's foolishness. So if we're not thinking in an exclusive way, like, hey, you know what, you have to adapt your mindset and you have to adapt, the way that you think and process and everything else in order to even understand or even have an opportunity to encounter God and the reality of who he is, like based on our methodology and how we're expressing this wonderful news we've been entrusted with, then we are slamming the doors to the kingdom of heaven in people's faces, and we're saying we like our methods more than the mission of Jesus. We want things how we want them, when we want them, and it becomes then about us and what we're comfortable with as opposed to about all of humanity and God's mission to save the world and to let people know, hey, there is a God who is madly, passionately, head over heels in love with you, who has made a way, has demonstrated his love for this, that while you're still a sinner, Christ Jesus died for. He's not saying, hey, you've earned or deserved this. It's a free gift and you're invited in. And basically we get to be the ambassadors who are throwing open the doors and saying, welcome. Yeah. Let me be your tour guide. Mm-hmm. Let me show you around. Let me introduce you. Let me engage with you and hear where you're coming from and help maybe answer some questions and walk with you.
Mm-hmm. And again, I've told you this already. You had talked about at the end of that message if you have felt that the door had been shut in your face, and I want to take this moment too to say, if anybody watching, if you feel like the door to the kingdom has been shut in your face, can I open it in this moment and tell you that it is wide open for you? Jesus, like he said, is madly in love with you, and we want to remind you of that in this moment right now.
Yeah, and we would love nothing more than to help just welcome you into God's family and God's kingdom so you know that you have a place, that you are loved and valued, that you're his child, and he has a room in his house and a seat at his table, no matter who you are, no matter what you've done, no matter what's been done to you. Yep. And so you can write something in the chat. We have some people who will connect with you or send us an email at thisistheday at manchesterchristian.com. Yep. We would love to help welcome you into the kingdom and tell you more about this wonderful Jesus.
Man, thank you, Bo.
Absolutely. Thanks for showing that.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's been a great Thursday. This is the day. Make it an amazing day, and
Absolutely.
we will catch you tomorrow.